everyone, this is AlphaAli. Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's okay. So today I'm actually doing a Grandmaster Mercy VOD review. This is Mads. Mads is essentially a lovely viewer of mine on Twitch who has basically saved up 5,000 channel points for me to be able to do a VOD review with them for this match. Obviously it is a GM match, so I don't think there's going to be very much I'm going to have to pick out. So it's just mainly, you know, it's just kind of like a nice display of obviously some other high level gameplay for you guys as well. But obviously I will try and give my tips here and there of what could be done slightly differently maybe, or maybe some things that I personally might not agree with, you know. Once again, you can get your own VOD reviews. They are for 5,000 channel points, so basically they are for free. On my Twitch channel, you simply just need to save up the 5,000 channel points, which you could do by simply just watching the streams or just lurking. But of course you can always just, you know, come and talk to my lovely chat as well over there, because they're all also lovely. So yeah, so we'll get started. We're using the Hanjo Spark skin. I really love the skin. I actually used to main the skin for quite a bit, and the adorable little Valkyrie charm as well is so cute. So yeah, so we have ourselves an Echo, a Doomfist, a Sojourn. So obviously main blue beam is going to be our Echo. Obviously we can assist Sojourn, which has a charged shot, and obviously if Echo is being a bit aggressive. Already loving the positioning, it's great. Lovely positioning with the Echo, lovely use of cover. Lovely helping with this Echo. Lovely assisting with the Sojourn. I'm loving this positioning right now. This is so great. Always go and help with the Echo, which is nice. Obviously capping the point as well at the same time. Honestly, there's nothing I could really comment on right now apart from it's amazing. Nice job. I feel as though as well myself, it's always really hard trying to keep out with Echoes, and she's already got her ult. That is actually insane. So yeah, so honestly no problem so far. It's really strong so far. Nice obviously pocketing the Genji ult. I feel as though you just kind of end up losing the Echo a little bit there. So I think instead of maybe doing the super jump up there, you could have maybe done a bit more of a directional. But honestly, that's just a very nitpicky thing, you know, just trying to keep the beam on and stuff like that. But honestly, cannot really, you know, say anything bad. Okay. I feel as though this was a bad GA here, just crossing this kind of cover. I feel because Mads did say before this, that essentially they weren't really fully concentrated this match. I could tell this with this movement here. This was a very risky movement that ended up her basically taking a lot of damage from this enemy team here. So it's just kind of trying to remember to back instead of crossing in front like this, you instead back around and you know just try and use as much cover as you can. But honestly, very minuscule thing to kind of point out. Obviously staying with Sojourn and then going back up to go and help Echo. That's what I meant before with the little backing round. You did it perfectly there. Lovely peel for your Sojourn as well. Lovely drop to cover as soon as you see the Echo. Nice heals. I like this Valk as well, that's great. Very nice Valk. I was about to say, instead of hopping over this side, I would have literally just stayed on this side for this entire thing and just kind of you know, just instead of being in front of here, because obviously it puts you in risk and stuff like that. You did it amazingly, obviously before, just kind of staying behind here. Literally just do that and just kind of play over here, because obviously this Valk, obviously you did it to help your team, and then now obviously you're focusing on your Echo. So I think just play behind the wall a little bit more. Nice peel. Okay, I would have maybe tried. Let's just back it up a little bit because I kind of want to explain this a little bit more. So obviously we have the Valk. Sorry, I can only rewind as well 20 seconds due to being on console, which is a little bit annoying. So yeah, so obviously I would play behind the wall a little bit more. Okay, this is lovely peel here in the grab. My only thing is that as soon as your this Valk ends like this and your honor ends up falling like this, I would already be looking to get yourself out of this scenario. I feel as though you hung about a little bit too long. Obviously, I don't know whether that would have been able to save you or not. I'm gonna watch it in the cycle. Yeah, so I think probably at this part I would have already tried to back off a lot more. because you kind of ended up like hanging about. I feel as though you kind of like GA'd a little bit too late, which ended up with you basically getting dove by this, like, you know, basically, if you did the GA a little bit sooner, yeah, exactly, Madison. You already know this as well, so it's all good. Lovely GA though, and lovely disengage. Beautiful, beautiful escape. Honestly, you did so well though. I'm just gonna quickly explain what Mads did for anyone that's like might be of a lower rank watching this. This was so good. So obviously, what ends up happening? We'll just quickly rewind it so we can watch it in this 3D view because it was just absolutely amazing. So we're getting dove by the Genji. What do? We GA like as far away as we can into this room, okay? Mads realizes that this Moira is going to be chasing. So what they do is they go down here and I'm going to watch it in the 3D thing. I feel as though it's going to be nicer to do it like this. Goes around. And what we're doing is we're waiting for the passive regen to kick in here because the team is actually like okay. Like, sure, like the Echo's still got a bit of HP. The Sojourn's pretty much full HP. There is no need to go and rush in. So obviously waiting for this passive regen. And then as soon as that Moira, bam, you want to try and get as far away from that, from basically where she can hit you from. So where's the best place? Directly above her. Perfect, honestly. Cannot fault you on that. Beautiful. So obviously going to go and help the Echo now. I would have maybe damage boosted a little bit there. Obviously you started off healing her up, but then as soon as she gets like a little bit healthier, I would have maybe tried flicking on the damage boost. Just purely because like she's fighting a Moira here. If she was fighting like anyone else, I would 100% like agree with the healing there. Maybe just a flick onto the damage boost a little bit more, just because Moira obviously doesn't do a lot of damage. You know, she takes a lot of time to do her damage rather than like a short burst kind of thing. Yeah, no, it's alright, because you end up killing her, so it's just a minor, like, very small, tiny thing. But overall, super strong so far. So obviously playing it with Echo again. Lovely positioning once again. Lovely damage boost on the beam. That's a lovely sleep from your Ana as well. I just want to quickly rewind for a sec. Sorry, I feel as though I'm being very nitpicky with this VOD, and I don't mean to, but it's just because it's such high level that I want everything to be like perfect. So obviously lovely damage boost, healing. Okay, with this charge punch, like I know he's critical, but when he goes for that punch, flick your damage boost on it, okay? Because I don't know whether it would have killed him or not. But it just kind of helps with that extra little bit of damage that Doomfist might need kind of thing. So obviously you can heal, because he's still quite close to you as well, because obviously you know the Genji's sleeping, you know he will want to be going for that Genji. So literally what you can do is you could just heal him up all the way to the point where you know he's going to punch, flick that damage boost on, and then kind of get it there. So yeah, and Ana could have also helped healing too as well. But it's just that little flick onto the damage boost may have got him to like 1 HP, and someone could have like quickly like clips him and stuff like that. But it's alright, it's all good. End up backing out a little bit, which is nice. Love your position in here. Lovely waiting. I was literally gonna say if you GA'd here, but I know you're smarter than that, and that was perfect. Wait for her to get out before you GA'd. Okay, my only thing here is that you're kind of, because essentially what she ends up doing is she ends up hiding. I'll just quickly rewind it so we can watch it like in real time again, because I feel as though we paused it quite a bit. So it's a damage boost, which we talked about. Sitting back here with the Sojourn is fine. For a second. Obviously we wait, which is really nice. Okay, as soon as you heal her up here, she then goes to hide, right? You kind of staying here with your beam on her, essentially, you know, what's it called? It gives away her position and also your position, right? Now, obviously, it's a very split-second minor thing, and also it's a very new map as well. Like at the moment of like, obviously, as we're recording this VOD, this is the newest map in the hero, well, not the map pool even, I was going to say hero pool. So I think here I would have maybe like tried to disconnect my beam and just kind of, what's it called, played like above her maybe, or like tried to get out myself. Just purely because it's unfortunate that you're waiting for her to move again. But it's all good. Lovely, like, you know, getting out though. And they do end up touching, which is nice. And I think you did the right thing as well, backing out to your team. So overall, Mads, insanely strong gameplay here, honestly. I feel as though I don't have very much to comment on it. I'm like really, I feel really bad for me like so nitpicky and stuff like that. But honestly, it is so strong. Your beam management is amazing. Your positioning, just general movement and knowledge of the game, it's such high like tier. Honestly, it's amazing. So anyway, so obviously we just have to wait for the next round to start, unfortunately. Just purely because sadly the implications of like console, it's the smallest things that make you higher ranks that matter. No, exactly. Okay, this is going to be another little nitpicky thing. It doesn't really matter as much with your like team comp and stuff, because obviously a lot of people have high mobility, but it's speeding out of spawn. Just that quick, like as soon as it hits like 1, quickly switch to Lucio and speed people out. It's such like a good habit to get into, specifically in spawn rooms like this where you can like do that quick switch. It'll usually like the majority of the time, it'll get your teammates out onto the point and to like the control point quicker, and it means that you have more control of like the space basically. It's just like a little thing that you could just like do, and it literally takes like 2 seconds just to quickly switch. I made like a full TikTok about it as well. I like, honestly, it's like one of my favorite things to do is like quickly speed people out. But it doesn't really matter too much with your comp, just purely because everyone has like such like high mobility. I don't really do that. I should definitely do, honestly. Yeah. And also, like, if you have, like, a sim as well, it's always great, like, to, you know, like, make sure, like, I don't know whether it get people in, like, a lot quicker on this fight and stuff, but it's just, like, a really good habit to get into. So, lovely heals here. I love your, like, cancelling the GAs as well before you get out into the open, which is really nice. It's the same thing here where you can kind of just like leave your honor to heal here. I feel as though with this you could have like maybe just sat damage boosting. Obviously people are reloading at this like point that I've ended up pausing it and stuff, so it's fine. But it's all good. Lovely rotation. Lovely waiting for the entire like, what's it called? The slowdown. I don't know what the name of that ability is, but the little slowdown thing. I definitely agree. I was just worried because Ram was focusing him with the punches. Yeah, exactly. But you could see him like backing off. So honestly, I respect, you know, you obviously that you're like very worried and stuff like that. But you also have to realize my honor is also just as good as I am. Like, you know, like I am amazing, and my honor is also going to be amazing. You know. But I agree. Obviously, like quickly getting on him and stuff like that. But then I feel as though like once you know he's like as safe as he can be, stick that damage boost on someone else, okay? But other than that, amazing. Oh, okay, hold on. We're gonna rewind here. Just to look at this. So yeah, so this is kind of like the point where you could kind of like damage boost. I like this rotation to go and help Echo. Obviously wait for the whole slowdown. Okay. What ends up happening here, I feel as though this is just kind of like a mess up with like movement maybe. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That I honestly, I don't think you could have really done much more. I'm gonna be honest. Like, unless if you like maybe moved this way, but at the same time you're gonna put yourself in the LOS of the Ram. So honestly, you did the right thing of doing like the little jump up, trying to get your beam on. It's just really unfortunate that she ended up going behind here. Yeah, honestly, can't even like, you know, you did the absolute right thing. It's just a really unfortunate scenario. Yeah, honestly, she would have been dead either way as well. 100% agree with you, Madison, honestly. Yeah, it's just really unfortunate. But it's alright. Love how you rotated up to that high ground. Very nice. Love the heals onto your Echo. How's your team doing, though? So obviously we still have Doom. And, yeah, we just have Doom and Honor. I think you spent a little bit of time maybe like, what's it called, focusing on this Echo a little bit. I would maybe like, while you're doing this, just do a quick flick over to these just to make sure they're okay. But that's once again a very like minute thing. Just especially because they have this tracer for your, you know, it's very like vulnerable. So your on is very vulnerable to the tracer. That's what I'm trying to get out. Obviously lovely GA away. Lovely reading where she recalled to as well. Played that very well. Nice res. Lovely. Like, as soon as you got that bulk, you left that damage boost. That was great. I love that. I was tunnel visioning a lot. It's probably my feels. Yeah, no, honestly, Madison, it's alright. it's just, you know, like looking around a little bit more. But yeah, especially if you're like listening to like some really good like tunes and stuff like that. You know, I 100% understand. But it's helping Echo. Love that. Love helping with Echo. I can hear like some yeah, I was about to say I can hear the tracer, and I feel as though you have as well. Still honestly doing the like the correct thing and stuff like that. Playing with this Echo. Love the heals again. Honestly, I feel bad because I have like literally nothing to say because it's just like so good right now. Lovely Valk to try and like help your Echo. Lovely positioning around the walls and everything. Nice backing away. Lovely, lovely. You honestly, this whole scenario has been amazingly played by you. I'm gonna be honest. The enemy team was doing the kind of like stayed in spawn. Yeah, honestly, they stayed in spawn for quite a while. Honestly, like I was like kind of wondering because obviously I was like sat here and I was like I have nothing to say. Like it's just so like you're playing already like so well, ready for the like enemy team to come in. The Valk was great, obviously helping the team and stuff like that. And then when you end up like staying with your team a little bit here, which is honestly so great. And then you go and peel for the Echo for the Remarch ult was absolutely amazing. Yeah, no, honestly, the like going around like this was so like amazing, like going around behind here and then obviously helping with the ult as well. Lovely focus on the damage boost. Lovely drop behind cover, waiting for the regen. Very nice. You obviously know the cast is above, so you're playing underneath. Really nice. You played that fight so well. Lovely. There's nothing you can do for your Sojourn there, unfortunately. Nice res though, honestly. Like, I 100% agree you couldn't really do anything for your Sojourn. If she maybe started backing out a little bit more, obviously you could have been prepared like to get out, but you can't. Like, she overextended a little bit there, to be fair. So it's all good. My only thing here is I would have maybe switched my beam target here to the Sojourn. The reason is because I know your Echo's like weak a little bit, but she's she's backing off, whereas your Sojourn wants to take the fight with the cast. I would have maybe stuck with the Sojourn here and put the blue beam on and then go to peel with the Echo. Okay. Yeah, I did, but she was dead before you even could GA. No, exactly, Mads, honestly. That's like that Sojourn was not your fault there, 100%. But you did the nice like the res was perfect though, using like the cover and everything like that. But yeah, but just in this one, I would maybe just kind of put the damage boost on the Sojourn to try and like help her with the cast. Just before you know, obviously goes in, and then go on and healed the Echo afterwards. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I was just about to say you should try and like flick the blue beam onto the Sojourn here. When she's focusing the cast, just purely because the Echo kind of like backs off a bit. But other than that, it's just once again a very like minuscule thing. Obviously healing up, nice. Lovely damage boost onto the Echo, helping Doom. Switching to Echo, which is great. I would just want to see what happened to your Sojourn. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm just going to have to quickly rewind just a second to see what happened to your Sojourn. So we're staying kind of like with the Echo here. I feel as though it would have been so much better if your Sojourn communicated that she wanted to use her ult here. Obviously, I feel as though there's just kind of like a lack of like communication at the moment. Like, if your Sojourn communicated that she wanted to use ults, you would have had the time to kind of like, what's it called, go around. But there was no like ultimate voice line, or at least obviously I can't hear it in the replays and stuff like that. I didn't even know when she went around until she ulted. Yeah, and it's unfortunately it's once again it's nothing that you can really like help with and stuff like that because she didn't communicate it with you. Like if obviously if she did communicate it with you, then it would have been like amazing just to like go around and like go and damage boost her and stuff like that. But yes, as long as she didn't communicate it. But I feel so you did the right thing of like just kind of, you know, committing like with your echo here. She was just like waiting basically. Love the helping of the Doom, and obviously they don't touch. So Mads, honestly, an absolutely amazing VOD. There's hardly anything I could like really kind of quote you on, apart from there's just certain tiny little bits where you need to like kind of flick the damage boost on a little bit more, just like to maybe finish people off or, you know, stuff like that basically. But other than that, Mads, honestly, an absolutely amazing VOD, and honestly, I'm just going to put this on YouTube as just a full like another Grandmaster Mercy to look at because absolutely beautiful gameplay. Yeah, just kind of focus on a little bit of damage boost, just when you need it. But apart from that, beautiful, beautiful VOD, Madison. Honestly, I have no words. Honestly, it was so good. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching on Twitch. I hope you all enjoyed. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, once again, you can get your own VODs. They are for free, and they are basically 5,000 channel points. You can obviously build them up for free by literally watching the streams and just lurking. Or of course, you're more than welcome to come and like stay and come and chat. It's like my lovely chat as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Bye!